Okay, so I wanted to do a video on this, the low self-esteem of dark-skinned black men like this. It's just astonishing, honestly. Um, I never understand situations like this. Why do dark-skinned black men think that the only masculinity that they can ever have is basically being compared to a monkey, an animal, some kind of wild animal, basically? And you wonder why they end up in jail. I mean, if you thought you were an animal, or you were close to an animal, or you look like an animal, and your behavior isn't very far from an animal's, do you really think you're going to be outside of captivity? I mean, animals are put behind captivity. They're not just let out in the wild, like out in the street and stuff. We don't just like open the zoo doors and just say, hey, come on out. But anyway, like to me, this mentality is a terrible mentality. It's not just the fact that, okay, this dark skinned black man thinks he's ugly. He thinks his dark skinned black features are ugly. You know, that's one thing to think. Pretty bad. He needs to fix his self esteem and things of that nature. But more than that, it's just the whole idea that if you think you are closer to an animal, you will obviously act like an animal. And then you will see people posting different clips of black men committing crimes and all these other wild things they do. And then people blame other people for actually showing what some black men do. And it's like, to me, it's like, well, you can't blame the person for showing it. You really can't blame them. They're just showing the news, basically. But the thing is, let's look at black men and look at the mindset behind it, basically, because I think that's what causes them to act out the way they do. Because if you think you're an animal, then you're going to give in to your animal instincts. And we are civilized human beings in a society that is civilized. So we do not obviously condone behavior that is conducive of wild animals, you know? So to me, it's just like, I don't know, the association of animalization and masculinity for black men, I see it often where they basically associate themselves with animals. And it's like, why do you associate yourself with an animal? Like, that is uncomfortable to me. I do not. I was talking to this guy and I was saying that, I personally do not see black men as masculine, their features. But the main reason and the main way they try to assert masculinity is talking about how they're animals. And it's like, the reason people saw you as animals is the same reason they put you in chains. Do you want to go back there? Like, do you want to go back? I sure don't. I don't understand why black men would want to create that image. Do they really understand what is going to make people see them as? I mean, don't they like freedom? I think most humans like freedom. So, I mean, like, it's conducive to actually try to put forward an image where you're actually putting in an image of being a human, and being civilized, not trying to put the image of being more animalistic. It's just weird to me. But it's like, it's not just these comments. I've seen it on other people's channels where they basically associate themselves with kind of like an animal, and it's like, that's not the way you should see yourself. I understand a white racist can see you as an animal. But the point is, if you see yourself as an animal, it's a wrap. Because then that means that the other races of people are going to be like, okay, if we're going to treat you like an animal, then they're going to treat you like an animal. So to me, it's just so important, and so it's a more serious issue than just the fact that someone sees themselves as more animalistic and less attractive, but more an issue of the fact that they basically, you know, will act this out by behavior as well. So this was just a concerning few sets of comments that I got, and I was just like, goodness, please do not down yourself like this. There's better ways to say that black men are masculine. I might not think that black men look masculine, but you could say black men look masculine for other reasons. Um, People say for other reasons that black men look masculine. I just don't see it. But the point is that, you know, other people who are attracted to black men, I don't think they see them as animals. You know what I mean? They see them as masculine. They see them as attractive. And to me it's like, if they see them as attractive and things of that nature, how how come some people can't understand that black men can have probably, I guess, some kind of beauty to other people as a regular man and not an animalized man, not a beast, you know? But yeah, that's just, to me, I'm like, if an individual thinks that they are a beast, then you wonder why the crime is like it is. Well, because they think they're a beast, they think they're an animal. Is what it is. And I just think that a lot of black men need to have their mindsets retrained, and basically they have to change their mindset on how they see themselves. If some, I'm saying, that see themselves this way, just need to really change their mindset. So yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna be done. Bye.